Good Sunday, everyone. I know many churches are canceled for this morning with the hazardous roads around the area. And we are at USA Mortgage Level 2 for today for hazardous driving conditions. So if you have to travel, if you have to get out, please be very, very careful. Some of these roads are in terrible shape, and it's going to take a while for them to recover. Now, keep in mind that as we do climb above freezing today with sunshine, some of these roads are going to get a little slushy, and that can be slicker than anything. So be very, very mindful of that. It is almost impossible to get traction if you're in slush and you put on them brakes. So be very mindful of that. And then tonight we refreeze, and then it's going to be a while before we see any more melting. So what gets done today in the melting department, it's what's going to get done for a while. Clearview Closet and Blind brings us that 5-day forecast, and you can see what I'm talking about. Clouds tomorrow and Tuesday will really hinder any melting, and not to mention those temperatures that are very, very cold. But for our Sunday, we have a light southwest breeze, and we have mostly sunny skies and highs getting into the mid to upper 30s, depending on where you are on the plateau. And then we all drop down into the low 20s tonight. And then Monday, a chance for flurries, especially in the morning. We have another front coming through. It's very moisture starved, but it has just enough with it that I think it can squeeze out some flurries. Has in the low 30s, but then dropping down to 10 by Monday night. Yikes. Tuesday, another chance for flurries in the overnight hours. With another front that's moving through. Again, pretty moisture starved, but could spark off some flurries. And I'll keep an eye on both of these systems. If they can tap into any more moisture to produce some snow showers that could possibly produce some light accumulation, I'll definitely let you know as soon as I start seeing any indications of that. Right now, I don't. Highs in the upper 20s on Tuesday, dropping down to 11 again Tuesday night. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we don't get above freezing on Wednesday, but we do on Thursday. We start a warming trend on Thursday. And that will be some welcome relief for some of you. Premier Generators brings us our winter weather threat level, and just got that very low end threat for Monday and Tuesday night. Again, right now, looking at the latest data this morning, looking more like a flurry situation, but that could change. We've got a lot of data to go through today that'll be coming in that could change our minds. It just needs a little bit more moisture to make some snow showers, but right now we're not seeing that just yet. And Weichert Realtors brings us our extended outlook. And you all know I always take these with a grain of salt, but I'll tell you something, the below normal temperatures are a guarantee. I mean, I don't think we're going to get away from that. Now, the 18th and the 19th, that's next weekend. That's a week from now, okay? So on the 18th, it's looking like rain. Could start out as a wintry mix Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll see. We got some time to look at this. And then the 19th could be a little mix, ending as snow situation. So that would be some light accumulation would be possible. Now, the 21st, that week is looking interesting. So just got some things to keep an eye on. Got some being highlighted by some other outlets, the Climate Prediction Center and the Weather Prediction Center, watching us for wintry precip and even some really gusty winds that could accommodate some of the colder air that's coming down. So January continues to look very interesting, so please stay tuned. This is the current snow depth map across the U.S., and look at that. We got the Deep South is now included in all this shenanigans. So you notice that darker coloration, though, down around southern West Tennessee, they got walloped with snow from this last system, and those kids never get to see snow. So, I mean, they don't get it near as often as we do. And so they are very, very tickled. You still see that dark banding across Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, southern Ohio, still recovering from that big winter storm they had earlier on. So a lot has been going on in January, and it's going to remain active, it looks like, through the end of the month. Bramall Travel and Bramall Brook Boutique bringing us our On This Day in Weather History. 1888, a sharp cold front swept southward from the Dakotas to Texas in just 24 hours, spawning a severe blizzard. More than 200 pioneers perished. And folks, these are people who were prepared for bad weather. Sub-zero temperatures and mountainous snowdrifts killed tens of thousands of cattle. Rough times. 1918, the high temperature at Nashville reaches only 2. The lowest daily maximum temperature on record. That is a cold day. You folks have a wonderful Sunday and keep looking up. For more weather information, download the Meteorologist Mark app or follow me at meteorologistmark.com.